So, hello. I feel like this is too low. This is too low. Okay, there you go. Coffee's in shot. Pardon me, I look like a mess. The lighting is coming from here because that's the only window I have besides the one behind me. And if I open the one behind me, all you can see is light. So, pardon my half-faced light and dark thing. I look like a mess. I feel like a mess. My life's a mess. On the subject of life is a mess, about a week ago, I felt like crap. I think it was just me losing my creativity because, you know, I am a very creative person, or at least I like to think that about myself. And if I don't do anything productive that involves any form of creativity, I would just lose my shit. And it sucks because I know I'm capable of doing a lot of things. I've done a lot of creative things. One of which is, okay, let's list down a few things that I've done so far that kinda is in the category of creativity, or at least the creative activities. Like singing, we have dancing, we have acting, and I draw, I play guitar, I created a story almost. Well, it's more of a fan fiction, but still a story. What else have I done? I've made videos. That's creative. I've recently also gotten into poetry, which is very fun. Do expect to see a video of me probably trying to attempt to do slam poetry or spoken poetry, spoken word. I like spoken word a lot, and I've been very obsessed with it. I think the first time I've seen slam poetry or spoken word poetry was by a video I found on YouTube of Savannah Brown, and she did one of, I think the title was Hi, I'm a Slut, and it got me real good, even though I have never experienced it in my life of ever being called that, because I'm from an Asian country. We don't really, we do kind of, I guess, but I've never experienced it. I think I've always been the spectator towards someone who's being called that, but never been called one before. Don't ever want to be called one. Doesn't seem like a nice thing. So yeah, that was the first time I seen poetry, or at least poetry being spoken. Spoken word. What else? Oh, I also been bullet journaling, so that is creative, I guess. I feel like I spent my time too much on Pinterest, and I guess that's where I gotten those creativity things. Also, I've done a few DIYs before when I was younger. So anyways, back to last week. I just felt emotionally and physically drained. I just didn't know what happened to me. I don't know. I think I spent most of my time in my bedroom alone, and I just lay there. I think there was one day last week where I just lay in bed the whole day. I took my laptop in my bed. I watched Netflix. I watched Netflix on my phone. I went on multiple YouTube video sprees, and that is quite bad. And because of that, because I didn't do anything at all and I didn't waste my energy on something other than laying down and watching videos, I can't sleep. And I have been having this really bad sleeping problem for about a few weeks already. I think the earliest I've slept is 12:40 a.m. So that is the earliest I've slept so far. Never slept earlier than that, which sucks because sometimes when I want to, sometimes I would go to bed at 10 and I'll still be up, and I wait for an hour to not use my phone, and because I'm not sleeping and I'm thinking I need to do something, I will be on my phone, and it's a vicious cycle. Yeah, so I think that's why I started getting a lot of breakouts. You can see a pimple here, and if I cover this, you can kind of see more spots here. I've been breaking out a lot ever since last week, and I hate it, and I'm so angry. I gotten another assignment yesterday, and this one's a little bit different. It's not like those paper assignments that people get. Mine was a practical one. You have to make a website, specifically a website portfolio of yourself, what you can do and all that. And because I'm studying film for my degree course in another year, I don't know what to put in it. I don't know what to do. I am just sitting there like, why did I pick something that I've never done before in my life to do a course in? It's frustrating because in the website I have to showcase videos that I've supposedly made in the past, but I've never made a video in the past before, or any kind of film thing related, so I'm just sitting there like, what do I do? What kind of videos am I supposed to post on this website? And I'm supposed to showcase myself as like a potential film student who can be hired by a film company. What? So yeah, that's, I don't even know why I decided to do this, why all these decisions just suddenly happened. So annoying. And I know before this when I was younger, I always wanted to be a singer, thus having all the covers in this channel. But I don't know how to write songs. I only can play the guitar a little bit. Like, I only can play like the normal kind of keys, the ones that everyone knows, the G chord, D chord, C, E minor, E, A minor, A. I can play a half-assed B and B minor chord. When I mean half-assed, like, I don't do the full bar code because my fingers are too short to do that. And other chords that I can't do. There's so many other more, and I've always wanted to do riff notes. I think it's called riff note. Can't do that either. Fingers are too slow. And I know practice makes perfect and everything, but I don't know how to learn or where to learn, and I just yeah. But anyways, so before that I wanted to be a singer. Suddenly now I wanted to be a filmmaker, and before that, this occupation choices in between were all based on people I've met. So, you know, first probably as an engineer because my dad's an engineer, and then I wanted to be, for some reason I wanted to be stuff like a doctor and everything. And then when I went into the last 2 years of secondary school, I was in science stream, and that didn't work out very well, did it? All my science subjects are just really bad. Didn't get an A, so that kind of explained that was, like, to me that was a sign that I just can't do anything sciencey. I think before as well I wanted to be a makeup artist or a hairstylist or something like that, so I've been trying out like makeup products and how to put on makeup and doing my hair, but I come to realize that I am a very failed female who can't do her makeup properly, thus not really bothering wearing makeup half the time. And my hair has been, well, recently, only like very recently, I've started bothering about like styling my hair a little bit, but before that I just didn't care. because I really don't know what to do with my hair half the time. I only recently dyed it this year, about February, I think, and it's already growing. Like, can you see the roots already growing out? Yes, my hair used to be black, and you probably know that because all my other videos my hair is black, and this one is very, very brown. But I do like the bottom part. It's very ombre. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to be those two, and I realized I couldn't because hairstylists, you have to be really creative with your hairstyles. I'm not so creative. Also, like, why is makeup so expensive? I think if you, or at least here, I don't know, if you want to get like a decent foundation or whatnot, I think you have to spend more than $20. And to me, if you spend more than $20 on makeup, it's just a no. It's just a no for me. It's just too much money to spend on makeup. But you know, this is just coming from a broke ass college student. This is just a broke college student talking about how expensive makeup is. Yeah, I mentioned a few days before that I wear makeup in uni or college, because I'm still in college, that every time I go to college I have the urge to wear makeup. And yeah, I don't know why exactly. I guess it's because a lot of people wear makeup in college. Thus, in my mind, I'm just thinking maybe I have to as well. And I know I don't have to. I know that, you know, my face is decent looking enough to just go out and not wear makeup. I mean, you know, right now I didn't do my brows at all, and it's decent enough because I have naturally kind of thicker eyebrows and my natural hair is black, so you know, it's very easy to just see it. And I'm wearing glasses half the time, so you know, when you have glasses on, you're just obligated not to wear any makeup because you just look like a decent human being. As if I take off my glasses, I think then I will have to really put on makeup. But when it comes to going to class and when I see other people with makeup on, I'm just like, oh, I feel so underdressed, which is weird. And I try not to let it affect me, but sometimes it does. I went to class yesterday actually, with no makeup and zero effort in putting my hair into anything, and I felt weird. I felt so normal, and I didn't know why. And this only happens in college. It only happens when I go to college. Like, if I was out with my friends, if I go to church, if I hang out with my other friends outside of college, then I feel fine. But when I go into college, I need makeup and I need to style myself, and I'm not sure why. Oh, I actually have questions regarding college, and I am doing a Q&A probably on Sunday or something, so leave me questions in the comment section below. I feel so weird saying that. I initially wanted to do like a hashtag something, but I can't think of a hashtag, so just ask me any questions in the comments and I will use it in a video probably for Sunday, or any other day that I'm doing Vedim. A very typical question people ask me is, how is college? How was your first time going there? How do you feel? Friends and like people in general have asked about college, how I feel about it, and I actually don't know what to feel about college. I guess I really don't know what to feel. The lighting has gone really bad because the sun, I think, has been blocked by the clouds. But anyways, what I feel about college is I don't know. I don't know what to feel about it. I've met some very interesting people, some of which I don't like, but you know, that's kind of just, that's life, I guess. You meet people you don't like on the way, but I'm trying to adapt to it. Also, college right now has been pretty boring for me because I am finishing my first year in college. So what we have in my college is that we have 3 trimesters instead of 2 semesters, and I have to take 8 units altogether in the span of the 3 trimesters. So you can do a fast track, which is doing 4 units per trimester, but that means that you end up canceling one trimester, so it turns into 2 semesters. But because of complications, I can't do the fast track, so I have to do the slow track, and the slow track is taking 2 units per trimester, and right now I'm on my last, so I only go to college twice a week, and my units are only like 4 hours long, so I only go to college for 4 hours and then I come back, which is pretty boring, and I only have 2 things to worry about, so probably why I'm making Vedim as well, because I need to kill time. But yeah, after this whole trimester, the next one, probably around June, I think, is my next one, and that's when I start my second year, which hopefully, and I'm kind of hoping that I'll be a little bit more busy and have more things to do. And this is a very weird thing coming from a student who is quite lazy. I actually want to have more assignments to do, and I want more things to do for college, and I don't know, I guess I'm just really tired of being bored, because I've been bored for way too long already. So yeah, and I know people are gonna tell me, go get a job, get a hobby, do something. I have been doing too many hobbies till I get bored of them too, so that's that. And I am currently looking for a job, though not actively, because I stopped finding for it actively a month ago, just because I just kind of lost motivation, and I lost like the drive to want to get one due to a lot of unanswered emails and a lot of rejection, and this lighting is terrible again. Please really don't bother about my lighting. I'm only having it from the natural of it. That is my current status of my jobless uni life. I keep saying uni, college life. So yeah, I guess, should I end this? Okay, I'll end this with kind of doing a tag. So I'm gonna search for questions or something to answer. I'm just gonna Google like the 20 facts about me thing, and I'm just gonna do it here. Or I already have one. There is a tag called invade my privacy, and I guess I'll just use that for my ending of this video. First question, do you wake up cranky? I do, when I still want to go back to sleep. I don't normally wake up cranky, actually. Only when I wake up and I know I have to do something but I'm still very tired, then I'll be very cranky. But other than that, I think I just wake up and just feel lifeless. Second question, would you date an 18-year-old at your current age? Seeing as I am an 18-year-old and only turning 19 in September, Yes, I would date an 18-year-old. Why not? Okay. Next question. Do you prefer to be friends with girls or boys? This is a very annoying question because, and I feel like a lot of us tend to like choose between girls and boys. And I mean, like before this I used to say that, oh, I prefer being friends with boys, and I think it's because I used to be from an all-girls school back in secondary school. I've never been in a mixed school till I'm in college, so I think I just hated being around girls. But now I really miss being in an all-girls kind of environment because having guys in your classes can be very annoying too. They are a very big jokester and they like to make fun of things all the time, which gets me really annoyed because I just want to pay attention in class. I don't want to hear you and your attempt to make everything funny. I mean, once in a while it's funny, but like every single time it's just really boring and annoying. So I don't have a preference. I like being friends with you, whether you're a girl or a boy or a trans or whatever. You know, I don't really care. I don't care what you are. I just care who you are as a person. So yeah, this got very deep. Would you ever smile at a stranger? I like to think I do, but honestly I don't. I smile to strangers who I think look nice, or at least look like people who, if I smile, they will smile back kind of people. So I have a very selective group of strangers that I would smile at. Other than that, I have my earphones on and just look down to the ground, no eye contact. Yes. Can you commit to one person? Yeah, I can. I can commit to one person. I mean, I have before, so yeah, I can. How do you look right now? I look like a mess. Hair is messy, didn't comb it. Wearing a sweater that I don't really care. No makeup. What exactly are you wearing right now? I'm wearing this sweater that I got from Dottie like 2 years ago, and it still looks nice. And I'm wearing grey shorts, and that's about it. And I don't want to show you that because you probably can see my ass, so no. That's all I'm wearing. How often do you listen to music? Every single day, because I need to do something, or at least I need something to listen to every time I'm going to my college in the train and on the bus and everything. And that is how to avoid talking to strangers. Put your earphones on and walk. But yeah, I listen to music every day. It's something I kind of have to, for me, not like for anything else. Like, yeah, I have to listen to it because I want to know more about music. You know, I learn music through listening to music, which is really funny. Yeah, and I listen to a lot of covers, so that kind of is also music. Yeah, just short answer every day. Do you wear jeans or sweats more? Neither. I wear shorts more. I actually wear short pants a lot, especially when I was back home in Malaysia. I used to just wear shorts like every day just because it's really hot. Here, I think I wear pants more, which I guess it's under the category of jeans. I hate jeans, to be honest. I rarely wear them. I always wear my black pants that I got from Uniqlo because it's stretchy and nice and comfortable. Other than that, I think I wear sweats more at night when it's cold. So yeah. Do you think your life will change dramatically before 2017? I don't know what this means, to be honest. No. Are you a social or antisocial person? It really depends. Sometimes I can be very social and sometimes I can be very antisocial. Depends on my mood, really. But yeah. I hate this question so much. If the person you like say that they like someone else, what would you say? I wouldn't say anything, to be honest. I think the most I would do is just tell him, oh, good for you, you found someone you love, and then cry in the corner without him noticing, because my crush doesn't love me back. But that's the thing about liking someone else, isn't it? I know some people who, if they found out that their crush likes someone else, they would verbally tell their crush like why, and be like, why don't you love me, kind of thing. But I tend to be less confrontational, so I don't actually say what I feel. I would just support him all the way, because you know, if you love the person, you want them to be happy, and if he's happy being with someone else, then I should be happy for him. And I do normally am happy for them, but also sad for myself. So yeah. Are you good at hiding your feelings? I'm quite good at hiding my feelings when I don't want it to be obvious. So if I just want to like you from a distance, then I will do that. But half the time, in my head, my head is just always telling me, you have a chance with this person. Just, you know, don't be too obvious, but don't be so vague. And then it becomes obvious that I like the person. So am I good at hiding my feelings? I don't know. Can I drive a stick shift? I can't even drive, so that is out of the question. Do you care if people talk badly about you? Yes, I tend to be one of those people who cares about what other people thinks about me, and I know you're not supposed to. I know that, you know, other people's opinions doesn't really matter, but it matters to me for some reason. I should stop doing that. Are you going out of town soon? That's all I can say. When was the last time you cried? Cried as in like sad cry? Then probably last week. If it's cry like tears falling down your eyes, then Tuesday night. And it was because I was watching MasterChef. I got really emotional and I just started tearing up. Have you ever liked someone you didn't expect to? No. I think me liking somebody is very... I expected it because I know why I like the person half the time. It's always because the person's nice, but yeah. Never really not expect to like anyone. If you could change your eye color, what color would it be? I like my eye color at the moment, but if I could change it, a very dark hazily green, because I like that color. And name something you have to do tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. I have cell, so that's something I have to go, but it's not something that I have to, more like I want to. I do want to go to cell every week. It's really fun. And if you don't know what cell is, it's like a group of people gather together every week and talk about Jesus stuff. I'm very bad at explaining that, but yeah, I do. I think that's the only thing I have to do tomorrow. Other than that, I have to do another Venom video. And that's about it. Hello, so future editing Jessica here. I just took the liberty of finding what a cell group means so I can explain it better. Basically, a cell group is kind of a small group of people who most of the time we go to houses just because it's easier to gather around there, and we pursue things for the purpose of church. So we do worship, we build one another up, we do fellowship and evangelism. It's basically like a church activity, but the one that I'm in right now is a campus ministry cell group for UWA and Curtin and Murdoch. Even though I don't go to those unis, I go to ECU. But yeah, it's basically a very kind of Christian thing, but I'm not sure if other religions do cell groups as well. Do tell me. I'm very interested to know. But yeah, and I think I have mentioned, or at least is pretty obvious to see, that I am a Christian. So this is what I do to build my faith. So that's about it. Yeah, I just needed to explain what a cell group is, because when I saw the video, when I was rewatching it while editing, I was just like, I need to explain what cell group really is. So yes, that's it from me. Those are 20 questions. I guess that's all from me today. Happy Vedim, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.